Alright. That's on. This is on. I'm not sure if my title is too long, or maybe it's just the quest in this game are too long-winded, and it's just starting to wear off on me. Hello, everyone! It is April 11th, 2016. I'm Dentral. Pour myself a beer so I can add some whiskey to it. We're out of soda. We're still playing Final Fantasy XIV online. We were actually questioning ourselves earlier today. We want to continue playing this game. And I'm sure once we get out of this starter quest stuff, it'll get much, much, much better. But the dance animations are not exactly better than they are in 11. But at least they can keep going and going and... Caught it. Going. Unlike in 11, where it's just one dance animation. And you actually spend more time typing out the slash command to get your character to do a dance, and they actually do the dance for it. It's like 2 or 3 steps, and I'm like, I'm done. You wanted dances. This is our dances. So anyway, this is the dance step. So, yeah. We still got names over everything. Last week, we got our character up to... level 18? Yes, we didn't get any new gear Friday because we were too busy picking up all of the other starter quests for each individual job, each individual guild, all this fun stuff. Basically, if you didn't watch Friday night's broadcast, you can pretty much skip it. It's basically run to NPC, listen to long-winded story of the history of the guild, which actually doesn't really give any history of the guild, I thought. Or at least, maybe you're just not supposed to do it all at the same time, but... Why... If not... She's looking at me now. If you're not supposed to do it, this is kind of fun. She's even like a little cat. Like, there's a little laser pointer on the ground. Okay, now she's not looking. Over here, silly. There it is. Sorry, I got distracted. Yes, there is a problem with my microphone. Yes, I have a cold. This is the way I sound tonight. Sorry. Exit the room. I'm going to skip any... Lenos rep! Good evening, sir. I did try to find you this weekend, but by the time I got out of bed, you had already stopped streaming, so I apologize for that. Because you were probably streaming till like 3, 4 in the afternoon, and I was like, wow, it's 3 or 4 in the afternoon. Should have been up till like 7 o'clock in the morning playing FF11. Oh, it's so fun in 11 right now that the console support... I didn't stream much this weekend, yeah, neither did I. But what I do want to do... Lindsay Windrunner. Would love to actually set up the called. I had it somewhere. Lindsay Windrunner gives Risen Stark a big hug. So that's not me. I was worried she might be 13. It's probably another guy. What am I looking for? It's on the dashboard. So if I tab to... That's not my dashboard. That's a problem. I know if I minimize this... Sorry, just minimize for a second. Discord! Thank you. For some reason, I don't have Discord on my start menu. But it is got a shortcut on the dashboard. Right next to... well, not exactly right next to Pikachu's hand, but it's on there. So... I don't know. If you want to do that tonight, we can set that up, and it'll probably be just as entertaining. That's not true. As watching me pick up the next quest in Final Fantasy XIV. No, that was mean. I'm sure Final Fantasy XIV gets much, much, much better, because why would anybody... I know why people would continue playing it if it's not fun, because it's Final Fantasy. And that's what FF players do. But anyway, I've got it up. I'm in the friends saying, looks like no one's around to play with Wumpus. I don't know who Wumpus is. I can switch that over to a, what's it called? Where everyone can see my own dashboard, because that's always entertaining, but if they want to know what we're doing. I'm going to look for where I go to present Ralbon's missive to the Silent Conjurer at Nokofika's altar. And I realize I totally butchered the pronunciation on that, and I'm probably going in the wrong direction too, but we never know. Under the Discord, and go to the general voice chat. Alright, going to Discord. There it is, general. My Mac is currently turned off at the moment. We can work on it tomorrow. That was the last message I got, and that wasn't the last message I got. That was the first message I got. That was on January 21st, 2016. Hello, Sword Art Online photos. 4/2/2016, you there, Dent. I am now, but this is 4/11. Lanos Reps playing Final Fantasy 11. Awesome. Have you been able to get into Ambushad in 11 yet? I haven't even tried because I've been too busy frantically logging into all my mules trying to get the what's it called? Wanted tally from the gobbiebox. And oh my goodness, all the cool stuff that you can get. The very first thing that I got this morning, and I woke up early. I haven't even tried yet. Let me get a little backup story for anybody that doesn't play FF11, doesn't know what Ambushad is, or has played FF11, just hasn't logged in the past week. It's a new event that gives you super awesome gear. The only problem is it's in Mahara. Doing Void Watch. Oh. Anyways, here's the way I understand it. And Quetzalcoatl is a small server. We only have like 300 players logged in. And there's like hour-long wait times trying to get into this event in 11, not 14. I'm gonna confuse people. I apologize. I already mixed that. Basically, the way I understand it, full lights for the win. There you go. That's how you do Void Watch. There's 5 difficulties. There's very easy, normal, tough, very tough, and I think that's it. Or I might have the descriptions of those off slightly. Words. Basically, only one party per difficulty can be doing the event at any one time. So, say there's 15 groups and they're all trying to do the very difficult. Basically, all they have to do is just keep spamming the NPC until it finally lets them in. And people aren't having fun with this. Square Enix has already announced that they are going to put a fix into it. They're going to actually, they're basically going to put it in order of first come, first serve. Already players are already crying QQ because, dang it, I wanted to cut in line. I don't want to wait in line. This is dumb. It takes the whole challenge out of like, people just need to relax. 8. It's FF11. The game's supposed to be slow. But anyway, like I said, I haven't even tried because I don't know what to do. I think it's just simply, I think it's one mob. I might be wrong. But if it is, then you just basically have to target the one mob and do your job. If you're a tank, you tank. If you're a healer, you heal. If you're pew-pew, you go pew-pew. But yeah, we used to never have this problem back in the Dynamis day. This is true. We did it because we arranged ahead of time what link shows were going to which events, and we had 72-hour cooldowns before we could go back into it. That's the way it was. We liked it. We didn't want any more, and we couldn't even afford to go more often because to get hourglasses back then was expensive. But yeah, leaders arranged to which they were going to do. No need for queues. Unless your group was running late. I'm talking about you, LOL Dynamis on Quetzalcoatl, back in 2007-ish. The next Japanese party was showing up, getting ready to go in, and we hadn't even gone in yet because we were still waiting on folks to show up. And we were like, this is why you need to show up on time, folks. If you don't show up on time, and we're calling it off. And that kind of, but if we don't go in now, this other group's going to get in before us. I don't know why I'm staring at the Ethernet shard. I thought maybe I didn't have it connected. Oh! Something else. Super awesome. Super awesome to me. Everybody else probably thinks it's, really? They fixed that years ago. They probably did. But I got it working. I was able to... Amazon, they had the, little dongle thingy. Looks like Discord crashed. For the old Windows XP machines, you could, that don't have wireless and all that other fun stuff to it, you can plug in to one of the USB ports a dongle, and you press a little button on it, and you press a little button on this one, and you can get your Xbox 360 wireless controllers linked to your PC. So instead of spending 50, 60 bucks on a new wireless gamepad, don't ask me why, I just had to have wireless, because I have too many wires. I was only able to spend $20 on a used dongle so that I can continue using the exact same controller setup. This doesn't work, or at least it hasn't worked yet. But that's fine because it's got a bigger keyboard, so this will be better anyways. I just had to sacrifice desk space, but yeah. Looks like Discord crash. Was it on my loading files? Loading fills you with determination, submitted by somebody connecting. Okay, so even though the PC detects the signal, if you pick the wrong in FF11 config, if you pick the wrong default setting, it won't figure out the trigger buttons. Apparently, trigger buttons in for the Xbox are loaded differently than trigger buttons in PlayStation controllers. I think it's more a axis slider versus a actual moving princess to another kiss. Should I shut it down and restart it? Yeah, I think I should. This is Discord, not FF11. Will it let me shut it down? Try right-clicking it. Close this window. Just like that, it's gone. Oh, now I gotta go back to this button, followed by that button, double-click the Discord button. Loading fills you with determination. Connection problems? Let us know on tweet or server status. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. I've shut it down 3 times and reopened it, still connecting. It's... Lanos, the universe doesn't want me to hear your voice. That's all there is to it. That's probably for a good thing. Once the missus hears your deep northwestern accent, she's gonna like, ooh, I'm trading up for Taru. I'm joking. Let's go ahead and talk to the Silent Conjurer and get into cutscene. This will make sure Discord fixes. Silent Conjurer says, "You are the Ul'dahn Envoy? Begging your pardon, madam, but might I inspect the missive you bear?" We're gonna hand this over. "Verily, this is the seal of the Supreme Commander of the Immortal Flames. Please come with me." And we go into a movie. Guess I should refresh my voice. Do the coffee first, see if that warms it up some. Oh, it's that woman with the thing in her hair. Got a name. Well, I do have a deep Northwestern accent voice. Yes, I'm the Ul'dahn Envoy. Ooh. Enter did not work. We escape. Click the A button there.
On behalf of our fair nation, I bid you welcome.
This me?
Please.
Alright. Please. Please what? Oh. I'm walking so slowly right now. Am I gonna curtsy?
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Khan-E Senna, Elder Seedseer of Gridania, and leader of the Order of the Twin Adder, our nation's grand company.
Talk faster,
I
woman.
understand you bear a message from the Flame General.
Mm-hmm. Yep. We want to have a ceremony thing for everybody that died 5 years ago, but you forgot their names. That's how important it is. A remembrance service for the fallen of Cartenu? Not to get confused with Kanye West. I'm going to call her Kanye from now on, Lenos. Wait, unless that's your Northwestern accent voice. You sound like Kanye? Oh, that's awesome. She might leave me. Great, tell me, adventurer, what do you know of our conflict with the Empire? Is it multiple choice? Do I get to pick something? No, I don't. Get to nod. It would seem my counterparts recounted a tale in some detail. That as well. For a second there, I thought her chest was glowy, but... Kane Asada. No, it's Kane Senna. Why can't it be Kane Asada? I'm hungry. Sorry. A message from the Admiral? A wolf has been sniffing around her stables, you say? I see. Well, I shall be pleased to provide her with such counsel as I am able. That must be code. And that probably means somebody's been sniffing around the stable. Yeah, because... yeah. But first, friend of my friend, tell you more of the... oh, not the Garlean threat. They're technologically advanced. They have a Death Star. They want to blow us off the continent. But, you know... sorry. Well, that name changed from a person to a food. So I should be calling Kanye Asada, and Kanye Senna. I'm gonna call her Kanye Asada too. That's with a C though. Sorry. For the greater part of its history, Garlemald, not to be confused with Garland from other Final Fantasy games, wasn't multiple. Garlemald was not even among the most influential nations in Ul'dahn, the northern continent. However, its innovations in the field of magitech, some 50 years past, helped to make it, raise it from the depths of obscurity. That's because magitech is awesome. I don't know why we're not using it. Actually, I think we can use it. Emboldened by this technology, it set about subjugating its neighbors, swiftly absorbing each into its ever-expanding territory. And when all of Isambard lay within its grasp, it turned its ravenous gaze. Orzia. See, I'm not the only one that's hungry. Garland. People on that continent, what's it called? Isambard? Itzabard. They're hungry too. Sorry. Yet Garlemald's transformation did not come about by virtue of magitech alone. No. Its success owed much to the consummate leadership of its first and reigning emperor. And because of those awesome accents. Unlike our Itzabard. Itzabard. Never gonna forget that one. Eorzea? No idea how to pronounce that, but Itzabard? Yeah. No problem there. We should be able to roll... oh, okay. Final Fantasy, Square Enix, listen. Here's what you need to do. Create a new faction. You can keep the same races. You can even call them the same things. But make it so that they start on a new continent called Itzabard. And they're trying to overthrow Eorzea. So stay with me. It's not like WoW at all. No, because you'd be using the same races that you used in 11, plus those dragon people that you made up just because you didn't want to listen to, you just use the same races from 11. You know, trolls. But I'm not even drunk. I poured the beer with the whiskey, but it's still sitting in the glass. Steeping, because I'm trying to get the coffee. Anyways, Brandon, call me back. We'll figure it out. Solus Zos Galvus, the man who built an empire in his own lifetime, yet he has lived long and after more than 40 winters. No one's ever really been able to tell me how long a score is. Let's just say 10. It is said that he grows frail and ever more prone to illness. Except, if rumors are to be believed, the matter of succession has destabilized the imperial court. This would explain the Empire's relative inactivity in recent years, which has granted us much needed time to rebuild. You sure it's just not the whole, holy crap, they hit the reset button? Maybe we should invade them differently. Send our wolves in first to sniff it out. That way they don't hit the reset button again, because that's cheap. Oh, it wasn't her butt that was going, it's this little flower petal behind her, or a flower. Much like Windy Waters? Yes, Windurst Waters. They also have flowers that glow in the dark. Down by the, is it the Rhinostery? I think it's the Rhinostery. I always get the names of those schools confused. But, looks like a reboot might be needed. Wait, are you talking about a Discord or Final Fantasy XIV or both? Don't answer. Yet we cannot allow ourselves to become complacent. For Garlemald, I should have just called him Garland, still maintains a presence in Orzia in the form of the 14th, not the 15th, the 14th Imperial Legion. PC. Oh. Wait, am I lagging or is it your PC that's lagging? Probably mine, because doing this and... Oh, sorry. How many screens have I lost? I have dropped no frames. Right, we're going to right-click this thing here. By the time you respawn, I'm going to already have it figured out. Or you're probably already rebooting. That's not the button you're looking for. This is the button you're looking for. Show video stats. I have dropped 64 frames. Oh, this is ridiculous, Twitch. Seriously, 64 frames. Cannot connect to Discord. It's because the universe doesn't fucking know. At least it just doesn't want me to hear your voice. You can hear mine. That's southern nasally playing. Because it definitely is nasally, right? Yet we cannot allow ourselves to become complacent. I read that. Commanding this great host is Legatus Gaius von Elsar. And this is why my titles are getting so long. That there's probably not even enough space up there now. I have to like change the font size. A man whose ambitions are well known to us. So long as he breathes Eorzean air, none of us may sleep easy. You've seen the sleep animations. I'm so sleeping easy. The calamity wreaks such devastation upon the realm that it has been all we could do to nurse our wounds. Never mind rebuild our defenses. Simply put, we have not the strength to repel the Empire. I hit the button. Hit the button again. To add to our woes, the beast tribes continue to summon their primals, whose very existence is a bane upon the land. Really? Because why can't we summon the primals? And, you know. Yeah, just saying. I mean, Sandoria can't even take out, what's it called? Gelspa. And it's like, the highest level mob that's there is like level 30-something. I don't even think it's that high. Probably like level 20-something. Definitely level 20-something. And, yeah. You just gotta find out where their home point crystal is. And move it. That would be so trouble. It's like, oh crap, I'm dead. It respawns. Like, what am I doing in Kiefum? Gigas be all like, you're stuck with us. Each nation is beset with its own primal problem. None has the resources to look beyond its own borders. That's another way of making sure we don't leave the starter zone. The Admiral desires my counsel regarding a brazen wolf. You're going to tell me who the brazen wolf is. She means to tell me that the Empire may soon resume its advance. You see, if I was supposed to know that, you would have told me about the code. This is why codes don't work. Y'all. Carne Asada. She failed. Surprising her nation's still standing. I feel like Winders when the walls burned. That's so cool. Though the primals pose an undeniable threat to our survival, the threat posed by the Garleans is greater still. Clearly, each nation can no longer afford to think only of that which occurs within its own borders. But we will. Maybe if we use the primals' power against the Garleans. Is it Garleans or just Garleans? Probably Garlean. Yep. A storm gathers upon the horizon. If we are to weather it, we must needs stand united once more, because that worked last time. A remembrance service may help to rekindle the spirit of unity which brought the peoples of Orzia together when last the Empire threatened our liberty. Okay, reboot successful. Welcome back, Lanos. It's so cool being able to reboot computers in less than 20 minutes. Discord's still not connecting. We'll try it again tomorrow night. It'll probably work then. And then when we need to use it on Quetzy, not this game, watch it not work. And we'll just have to type back and forth in party chat like it was 2005. Oh, that'd be so awesome. But we should do it that way. Screw Discord. Party chat, text, all the way. Or like, use the macros that the game came with. Like, thanks for inviting me to your party. Why did they macro that? But, oh well. I think I already read this. Yes, the storm gathers upon the horizon. Yeah. Tori gathers on the last. Yeah, that's fine. The Flame General was wise to make his proposal, and I wholeheartedly approve of it. The necessary provision shall be made for a service here in Redania. But we're not going to where the battle was and have the service there, because send me a message in Discord when you get home or before you get streaming, and we will set it up. Okay. I need to write that down. We'll do it on this notepad because I'm never going to shut this computer down again. That's not true. Text Lanos via Discord. Parentheses. As soon as you... Exclamation point. Close parentheses. And yes. Alright, we'll do that next time. Flame blah 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 blah. This cutscene will never end. She walks so slow. She walks slower than she talks. How long do you think it takes to do that hair every morning? I mean, I bested an all-time record this morning of less than 10 minutes. So I just have to do that. But, yeah. She's got that underweave thing working. You think it's a wig? That Square Enix, it's definitely not a wig. That's the real hair. That was what I was always looking for in Final Fantasy VII. After you defeat Sephiroth, I wanted his good hair materia, because that stuff never strand, always in the right places. Unlike this woman over here, she's about as much of a mess as me. But well, she does have a couple strands there. But all right, your work here is done, my friend. I shall send my reply to the Flame General forthwith. Why don't you just give me a note? I'm headed back there. I thank you for coming. May the 12 see you safely home. Bye. So, what do we got? Wind up airship. Alright, let's... You may now make use of the airship routes connecting the three nations. Before you may board an airship, you must pay the required fare in gil. Or you can use the, the teleport system, because that's much faster. Alright, Silent Conjurer, you were rude to me earlier. You're gonna be rude to me again, aren't you? Alright. We got an achievement out of Ul'dahn. Let's go ahead and take a look at what this, Apparently I'm doing it wrong. Of course I'm doing it. Hit the start button, go to inventory. In the inventory, you should find a wind-up airship, a fully operational model of the legendary vessel, the Invincible. Use the item to acquire the wind-up airship minion, or you can sell it for 60 gil. We do need the gil. But I can't not pass up wind-up toys. Alright, so now back to character. We're looking for minions. Yes, minion guide. There it is. I passed it. Behavior obedient. Independent. Obedient. Kane is anything but obedient. Mental warned. Or just mental. Happy Monday to you. Lanos, I forgot to say that as well. Happy Monday to you too. Happy Monday to everybody. And yes, my microphone is broken, but yes, I also have a cold. So if I sound nasally, it's because I hate the spring. I really do. I just can't wait for global warming and its perpetual summer. I didn't say that. I'll be like, dang it, I miss winter. No, my wardrobe is set up for the winter. Alright, that did something. Alright, so yeah, it does look like the airship from the first Final Fantasy game, except it's got a little wind-up thing on the side of it. So that's kind of cool, although Typhlosion, zooming in, she don't look impressed. She looks about as bored as everybody else. So, yep. There we go. We're going to talk to the Serpent Officer now, so we can get permission to go back to our home country. The Serpent Officer has information that may be of interest to you. I pray your meeting with the Elder Seed Seer went well, my Lady Envoy. I can't tell if it's a male or if you can't tell, it's a male. Correct me if I'm mistaken, but did you not also deliver a message to Admiral Wolf of Lomenza? Alright. Because this is my only practice to actually pronounce people's names correctly. And I will say that the names in FF14 are a little bit more difficult than the names in Sandoria and FF11. And those are more difficult than the names in Twitch. We're going to try this. Merle Wib, Low Fish Win. Really? Merle Wib, Low Fish Win. It does say that, doesn't it? I mean, the F is probably silent, or maybe the H is silent. One of those has to be silent. I hope the O is long, because that would make it blow versus bleh, fish win. And win's always going to be win. Speaking of win, anybody play Dragon Age, the first one? There was a healer there called, I think her name was Win. I didn't, because I never read any guides ahead of time, which is why it takes me forever to finish a game. I didn't know that she was going to be coming to the party. And I was the tool that brought Morrigan to the Mage's Circle, thinking that she was going to be on her best behavior, which she wasn't. And then I thought, well, Win doesn't like her. But if I side with Win, then I'm going to have to deal with Morrigan later in a... she could be a real pain. If you've played the game, you know. And I didn't want to deal with that later, so I'm like, okay, yeah, Morrigan's right. We're going to side with her. And next thing you know, Win and her lackeys, they attacked. And I'm like, oh, dear. Maybe if I just don't auto-attack, we'll stop fighting and we'll calm down. And no, I just beheaded Win. Well, in for a penny, in for a pound. And we did our first playthrough without Win. And when the missus found out, she was so angry. She's, you killed Win? And I'm like, yeah. Anyone that has... I'm sorry if that's a spoiler, but... it's not really a spoiler. I don't think you're supposed to kill her. But for anyone that hasn't played the first Dragon Age yet, pick it up. It's a good game. Don't take Morrigan with you when you go to the Mage's Circle. Or at least just do a save file right ahead of time so that you can watch it once and then, you know, do it again without her. Or I pray your meeting with the Elder Seed-Seer went well, my Lady Envoy. Correct me if I'm mistaken, but did you not also deliver a message to Admiral Merlewib, Blowfishwin of Limza Lomenza? Because no one else will clap for me. While you were there, did you happen to meet Badaron, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench? Gregarious gentleman, always happy to help his fellow man. Probably. I don't remember him, but I think I probably did meet everybody in that town by the time I was done with it. Well, I am told that he has a task for a capable adventurer. I know not what the task entails. It was like, I fixed my gaming PC. Congratulations, new hard drive. Done a bunch of Windows updates. Now it's been checking for an update for an hour. Should I just let it keep checking? I'm going to pass this one off to Lanos. It's either going to say yes or no. And the only thing I could tell you is... That was my Scooby impression. Well, I am told that he has a task for a capable adventurer. I know not what the task entails, but I dare say the Flame General's personal envoy would make a fine candidate. If you're interested in learning more, pray, speak with Adaron at his estate. Have you rebooted? Still looking for the update. Are you connected to the internet? Yes. Because that might be why it's trying to update. Because if you're not connected to the internet... I've had that problem. Wireless PCs, they're always trying to connect and for some reason don't. I think that's happened during a stream too. But yeah, should be fine for now. It will update in the background when it's ready. Because it's Windows and all hell Windows. Yeah, that's why I got a Windows phone, because I wanted to, you know, when the Windows overseers take over, and they will, I want to say, but I got the Windows phone. You should let me lead the slaves. Alright, you're the only one. That's not true. There weren't many of us. Well, and other people are going to go, Apple's going to take over, noob. Windows is old news. Well, I am told that he has a task for a capable adventurer. I know, I think I already said this. Yes, pray, speak with Betaron at his establishment. So we don't get to go back to home, Ul'dahn. We have to go back to Limsa Lomensa, and we're going to be looking for Betaron. Do we even know how to get there? No, we don't. But maybe this Ethernet shard will tell us where to go, right? And I know we haven't picked them all up. I got a Windows phone. Well done. Well done. I got the Windows phone too, but for the wrong reasons. I thought I could increase my gamer score on Xbox Live by using a Windows phone. Apparently you can also do that using a Android phone. I don't know if you can use it using a iPhone, probably. But yeah, and I always thought that Cortana was going to be cooler than Siri. But it seems like people are having so much more fun with Siri than Cortana. She's cute. I mean, she's got a neat voice, but she doesn't do nearly as much talking as you would think she would. I asked her to tell me a joke, and she texted me a joke. I'm like, can't you just tell me the joke? I have to read this? Sorry, I don't know where to go. We are looking for the airship dock. It's either going to be this way, by the Sky Watcher, or this way. I think it's going to be away from the Chocobo rental. We're going to head this way. It's probably wrong. I like it for the most part. Just can't play some of the games I want, though. Exactly. Like, Pokemon Go. When that comes out this year, I don't think I'm going to be able to play that on my Windows phone. Which means I'm going to have to buy another phone just so I can play Pokemon Go and Final Fantasy. What's that free-to-play Final Fantasy game? That, yeah. Hey, Mental Ward's back. Okay, switch to iPad. Now I can actually see the stream. Welcome back, Mental. Happy Monday. It's still Monday? It's still Monday. I have no idea where we're going. Maybe this door will open up. It does. Alright, maybe we're gonna hop over the thingy? Nope. One day, all this be mine. What's your name? You're not even targetable, dude. So, yeah, I don't think you're important. That looks like the wrong way. I thought somebody was coming out, and they weren't. Maybe you go down here? I know! There's gotta be stairs, right? Yes, stairs. Hop over this. Hop over. Wait a second. This looks familiar. Alright, Final Fantasy Record Keepers. Thank you, Lenos. I don't know what I would do without you. I would go, you know that stuff? Yeah, that thing, whatever that's called? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That would be every single stream. The good thing about Apple is those games always work. That's another topic. Alright. For those of y'all, myself included, that remember playing Final Fantasy 1.0, Final Fantasy 14 1.0, they started the movie out in a cafe. There was the Hume, who we later see in the warrior gear, that also we end up seeing in the dragoon gear. I don't know his name. I don't know if he has a name. Knowing Square Enix, he probably doesn't. There was also the Mithra and the Snobby Elf. They were in a cafe, and it kinda looks like this one, but not really. Because I remember the other one being much more crowded in the cutscene and maybe different levels and layers to it. But I don't know. What do y'all think? Do you think this might have been the cutscene that they were having their starter movie in? Those back windows, turn that off real off. Really look familiar, but I really don't know. And I don't know if it's possible to watch that movie anymore. But yeah, going down the stairs. So supposedly, all you have to do is just type /sit anywhere near a chair, and she'll sit on the ground. Alright, maybe you have to be closer, like standing on top of it, then type /sit. That's how it works, you gotta stand at it. I thought it was on a ship. When I first started out, it was on a ship. You woke up and you're like in the, I don't know what it's called, the holding thingy, and it was doing that, here, see, feel. You think you'd feel first, but no. And you're like, we're a little seasick, we're gonna go up top deck and start killing stuff. I thought that was just for Limsa Lominsa if you started your city quest there. Maybe not. Okay, there's nothing written on this sign, so that's probably the, yeah. Yellow Serpent Flyer. Do I talk to you? You're gonna be like, well met, soldier. Come to join us on the front line, or perhaps you've questions to ask about the frontline campaigns. This must be a quest dude. Maybe PvP? Is PvP any better in Final Fantasy 14 than 11? Or is it just as good? Or bad? But yeah, it was also the 1.0 benchmark. Aren't you in an airship? No, we're in the Adventurers Guild, which the bottom floor is the airship dock, but the top floor, you can like get your leaves over here and your innkeeper over there and whatever Smith does. Hi, how you doing? Wow, your eyes are just like peering into my soul. Anyways, probably Japanese, but yeah. Sadly, we can't move around the airships, not yet. But watch it. Yeah, because they had to add a quest to the airships because they're like, well, we got to give them something to do, or they'll get bored and try to hack the exteriors of the ship, trying to find holes so they can, you know, climb up on top of the rudders. It's like, oh, that blows. It does. What was the name of that NPC leader whose name also has a blow in it? Lion Ellis, airship ticketer. I can't wait to get access to the Golden Saucer. Alright, we want to purchase to... Ooh, seek passage to the Golden Saucer. Let's just go straight there. A ticket is required for passage to the Manderville Gold Saucer. If you do not have one, I'm afraid I must ask you to be on your way. The command FU does not exist. You can't even toss something in his general direction. Can you slap him? You slap the air. Yeah! Yeah, I can't wait to get access to Golden Saucer and be able to play cards. It'd be like, you know, the Pokemon trading card game, except they probably steal your cards when you lose. They probably steal your cards when you win. Because that's how that goes. Let's go to Limsa Lominsa, and that's where the quest continues. Call of the Sea for 120 gil. Just out of curiosity, how much does it cost if we were to do it using the teleport? Limsa Lominsa, lower deck, 618. Okay, so this is cheaper, and it should come with a cutscene. Yeah, for the third time now. Golden Saucer is basically a place you can play mini games and spend gil. Is even some of the stupid, outrageous prizes at least like cosmetic, in the very least, or is it just mini games for mini games' sake? Probably just mini games for mini games' sake. Because my phone tells me all the weird stuff. Final Fantasy XIV in Japan has a promotion going on with the 7-Elevens. Yes, 7-Eleven in Japan. You buy sodas, or whatever it is the Japanese drink, or soda, and there's codes on all the soda pops. And you enter code in to the, I think it's the Mog Station, and it's a tier kind of thing. And after like 50 points, you'll get the tickets for this. After this many points, you get this. And then after like 150,000 points or something, or, you know, 10,000 sodas, you can get the outfit that is basically the hostess person. This is in FF14, yes, in and the card game in FF8 minigames, most skill and item win, yes, in 14. Anyways, long story short, too late, 7-Eleven's been sold out of soda in Japan since this thing started, because if you get all the points that it is to accumulate, it'll give you a white fat chocobo in-game that you can't get any other way. And yeah. Oh, I gotta talk to the lift attendant. It's one of those elevators. Yep. Let's go to the Drowning Wench. Hey, it's Johnny B. This is not the first time that he's sent us a company invite. If anybody's watching the stream and they're tossing me a company invite you know, one, I don't accept blind invites. Two, even if you announce it in the stream ahead of time, I'll still have to turn it down because I have friends on this server and I want to play with them, but before I let them know I'm on this server playing, I want to make sure that I enjoy the game. So this is why I'm not inviting, and I don't know how to like cancel it, so just ignoring it. What was I talking about? I don't remember. We're gonna talk to Badrion of the Drowning Winch proprietor. Okay, got a face like mine, except he's got beard, and his eyes are squintier than mine, but we got the same cheeks, so I can get behind the guy. Which, oh god, I hope he doesn't have one of those accents. Probably has one of those accents. Alright, this is it. Welcome to the Drowning Winch. Sit wherever you like, lass. I'll be with you in a... But yeah, I got a level 15 Lancer and level 12 Rogue this weekend. Congratulations. Getting off topic again. You can tell when I get off topic when I put the controller down and pick up the coffee cup. I would love the smell of it if I had a sense of smell right now. Wanted to log in to the game just to try Fisherman. And I actually tried logging into getting a quest done so that we could try Fisherman and just see if we enjoy fishing. Because if we don't enjoy fishing in this game, we're probably not going to be playing it for. But I digress. What happened? One, I wanted to play 11. There's so many cool things going on 11 right now. More inventory space for gear. Oh my god. It is so awesome. You can't understand it. Two, Stars gave me a free weekend. I don't know if it's a free week, but it's definitely for the weekend. Normally I don't get it with my subscription, but the channel was unlocked this time, so on demand, I was like, ooh, Ash versus the Evil Dead, which we watched a few episodes around Christmas time back at my parents' place. But there's this other show called... I don't remember the name of it. What was the name of that show that I couldn't stop watching this weekend? Outlander. That's it. Which, yes, it's romance. Yes, the main female character falls in for the only Scotsman who waxes in the 18th century. Who wouldn't? But yeah, I just kept watching it over and over and over. Well, one episode after another. We didn't get through it all because, you know, FF11. But yeah. It's one of those shows. If he doesn't wax, they do excellent CGI. Oh, tell the missus hello. Lanos and Mental Ward say hello. She says hello in case you can't hear her, but I know you can. I have spent a lot of time watching KD Rama. KD Rama. Have you heard of KD Rama? It might have been a mistype, and Lanos also says hello. KDRAMA. Maybe it's Kid Rama. And I don't know what you did, but as soon as you stepped over there was like noises. Hey, drama, fool! Hey, drama. Oh, Korean dramas. We're not all into the hip lingo. Because, you know, when we were hip, the grunge movement was going on. There was nothing hip about that. Welcome to the Drowning Winch. Sit wherever you like, lass. I'll be with ya in a... Hits ya on the head with Excalibur. She wants to know a K-drama of what, Lanos?
You guys talking about
And he'd
something?
probably type it in Korean, so, you know. Because it's probably not subtitled, but I don't have Excalibur yet to hit me with. Oh no. Probably going to challenge me. Probably going to try and get Excalibur before Cyndaquil on Quetzalcoatl. We can go, fool! Hi, I'm Bedarin. Alright, who's asking? Ah. Heard as I've got a job for a capable adventurer, you say. Well, you're bloody right.
I don't really watch too much in the way of Asian dramas. I think the last one I watched was
Something teacher? No, that was... What was that? I don't remember. What was it about? Linus probably knows.
It was a really popular Japanese drama comedy. It was about a really otaku guy who fell in love with this one girl, so he started like change himself, but he couldn't quite like do it.
Nope, nope. Chew on the microphone. I have a cool app called What's Next, so I don't miss my shows. I don't have a DVR. We used to have a DVR. That was Windows XP, and then it stopped updating.
It wasn't a real DVR though.
It worked. That was how I had it programmed to record anything that had 3.5 stars and up.
Years ago.
It was that was how I got to watch King Kong in Spanish. Which, by the way, you don't need to know what they're saying in King Kong. It's a love story. You know, woman under rape.
I could go check, but I really don't see the point. It came out like a decade ago.
Lanos watches Korean. Misa watches Japanese. It's okay. We can all get along.
I've seen some K-drama. Not too many. I prefer the animated live action stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to watch the Handy Dango.
I don't know why.
Or
But
the
yeah.
Four Flowers.
Only know of some Korean dramas because of Girlfriend. Hey, dude, the shoulder. Seriously.
Anyway.
Oh my goodness. Alright, we're gonna have to do it this way because, like, way in front of me. Can I move? No, we're locked. Alright, well, I guess we'll have to finish this now that we can't even see. Well, I guess he's not completely... Didn't shut a toko, in case you didn't hear it, but I'm sure you did. Haku?
Okay.
Right about those.
It came out ages ago.
Ah, heard as I've got a job for a capable venture, you say. Well, you're bloody right. Just so you're fairly warned, though, this ain't no job for the faint of heart. Fortunately. Things are liable to get downright bleeding airy, but if you think you're still interested, let me know, and I'll fill you in on the detail. Yay, quest complete, but we have to talk to him again, because, you know, reasons. Baderon, the proprietor of the Drowning Winch, which is the bar that you're in, has need of a capable adventurer. But he's going to settle for us. Oh, cutscene time, which means we get to hear his voice? No. He's not important enough to get voiced. I thank ye for taking the time to help me out. Now, I'm sure you're busy, so I'll come straight to the point. Word has it some suspicion-looking buggers have been sneaking in and out of the Sastasha Seagrot. Sastasha Seagrot. And I need a trustworthy sword. We've never met before, but I'm already the trustworthy sword, because... Hey, we got another company invite from Johnny B. Just won't give up. What you call a donut in the Drowning Wench? You know all the, saucy stuff. What do you call a donut in the Drowning Wench?
Donut
In the Drowning Wench. Drowning Wench being a bar. No idea. Keep it clean, Lenos. Where was Bugger's been sneaking in and out of Satasha Seagrot, and I need a trustworthy sword to end up on the L-port. Okay? North of L-port, and find out who they are and what they're up to. A lifesaver! See, I thought it was going to be something naughty. Because we're in the Drowning Wench for Pete's sake, but a little morbid of a bar name. No Red Lobster, that's for sure. Don't sound like much, I know. But it weren't so long ago as the Fishbacks, pet pirates, paid us an unwelcome visit, and folk are feeling a bit nervous. Fishbacks would be the Sahagan. Yes, I them from Sea Serpents, Grotto, and 11, and other games. If you would permit me, Master Baron. Oh, well, this is somebody else talking. This guy's name is Raynor. If you would permit me, Master Baron, I would be happy to elaborate. Oh. It's a pirate, but he's like way too clean cut to be a pirate. Got the dandy right. Well, well, if it ain't Chief Yellowjacket himself. To what do I owe this rare honor, Commodore Raynor? Come to make sure me patrons are behaving, or just thirsty? Odd. Both. Neither, in fact. That's why you nodded. The Japanese thing. I was informed that you had requested an adventurer to assist in my investigation, and I came to offer what information I could sift from recent reports. Not to say this is my investigation, you adventurer get lost. No, because it's not that kind of game. What kind of game is it? Mary Sue. Don't. I said it. I'm sorry. Over the course of the past moon, aka month, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Elport, in the vicinity of the Isles of Umbra. Umbra being black? Probably. Maybe. Maybe it's purple. Anyways, I digress. This information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after a squad of my own soldiers had completed a routine patrol of the region, the Satasha Secret included. Their search revealed little. They probably didn't do a very thorough search, they just marked it on the clear. Go back to Golden Saucer, play some mini games. Say that a family of Kuruls had taken up residence in the caves. Nothing to concern us, in short. In light of recent developments, however, it would seem wise to search Satasha again. But with the Sahagan testing our defenses daily, I am loath to assign a task to the limited forces at my disposal. Our line is stretched as it is? Well, I guess since I have an eye patch, I am fit for the part. Thus, I sought the service of a competent adventurer to conduct an investigation in our stead. Any aid you can offer in this matter would be greatly appreciated. Then it's settled. Satasha is located in western Lanosia. For more detailed instructions on how to reach the place, I suggest you consult Milpa. She can be found at the ferry docks on the lower decks. You heard the man. Good luck to you, lass. Why couldn't it be Sid? I know they're saving Sid for the endgame. It'll be more fun. Dude is still in cutscene. And, yep, so we're going this way. And we could be picking up more quests, but that'll just slow us down. How do we get out of here? No idea. Wait, it already said, speak with Impella. Alright. Impella wasn't in here, was she? I don't... No. It probably pirates, yes, it probably is. If you can't die from jumping, then why can't we just jump? I mean, in WoW, we could die from jumping, and it would still let us jump. But not this game, no. No, not this game. Alright, I forgot I had a run button. I apologize. Stairs, down. Maybe if I just talk to this guy and there's like a bulwark call. Yes. Look at this guy. The lower decks. Whoa. Those are hit. My flea ran off. So sad. Alright, there is something on the radar. A little dot off to the southwest? Yes, southwest. Like California. Her name is Hootie Queen. And she's either part of the, what I think it's a Link show called Go On or Goon. Probably Goon. Boom, boom, boom. Please back up. And we're fleeing, and it's raining, and I'm gonna run this way. These ain't stairs. A ramp. Alright, we're getting closer. Getting closer. Maybe. Nope. Shoot. Went the wrong way. Okay, well, we'll be able to hop the fence? Nope. Is it open for us? I kind of knew that was going to happen. I don't think you can go over here. You know the joys of not joining a guild or a link shell. And some wouldn't call this a joy. Some would say that's the best part. No guild drama or link shell drama. Yeah, hey, we're both Mithra. We both have yellow tops. Yours is nicer. I kind of wish I had that one. Maybe we can get it as a quest reward. Yes. You're here about Commodore Rayner's investigation. Then you'll want to board a ferry bound to Aleport. Fishing. Hear it. Once you arrive in Western Lonosia, though, you'd best pay a visit to the Hall of the Novice, where you blunder into Stasha. Wait, is that a dungeon? Watch it be a dungeon. The Adventurers Guild runs the hall, and the folk there will prepare you, train you with the skills you'll need to face the dangers undoubtedly waiting for you in the Sea Grot. There's not a lot of guild drama. Hey, it's that dude again. I recognize the shoulder. The hall is on the way to Sastasha, just north of Aleport. Head inside, and one of their seasoned adventurers will take you in hand. Best of luck to you, friend. Not your friend, but... Alright, speak with the seasoned adventurer in the Hall of the Novice. But how do we get there? Will you let me ride the ferry? No matter what they've told you, be ready for pirates. There's never any shortage of the bastards. This is Limza Lominza we're talking about. Alright, so this is the ferry skipper. Maybe I just talk to you. Purchase passage to Aleport. Costa del Sol? Well, I want to go to Final Fantasy VII. Seek passage to Mist. I hated that game. Let's not go to Mist. This ferry is bound for Aleport. Are you riding with us? Just gonna click no. But I messed it up. Hey, we got another achievement. Not even trying. One of those baby achievements they give you for playing the game. Achievements ever mean anything? Probably not. Alright, so I know there's a quest there, and quest there, and... Yep. I know, I'm playing the game wrong. But another way you could say is I'm actually saving quests for other jobs. Yes. I'm now using the flee button. We haven't bought anything in this game in a little while. Level 16, I'm level 18, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Let's just warm up on something. Something other than the airship. There we go. Punk hatchling. Watch them link. Okay, there's my buttons. See how this goes. I hated punks in 11. They're always mean. Ooh! Okay, the good news is they don't link. Bad news is I forgot to use my dot. But it's okay. I think we're going to be okay. You got 143 plus 50% XP. I wonder, will it be more entertaining to just level up grinding random mobs like we do in 11? Or is the questing the way to go? Probably the questing is the way to go. This is the seasoned adventurer. I think it's a female. I hope it's a female. If not, it's a guy with really short shorts. And it's FF Final Fantasy, so we can't tell. Ah! You must be the adventurer of whom the Yellow Jackets sent word. I hear you are to brave the depths of the Sastasha Sea Grot. The occupants of those caves are rumored to be as numerous as they are bloodthirsty. This is probably a dungeon. No matter what the epic tales would have you believe, strolling into such a den of savagery alone would be the height of foolishness. We're pretty foolish. No, you shall need a companion. And you shall need the training we here at the Hall of the Novice can provide. I strongly suggest that you study the fundamentals of group combat before continuing on your mission. The smith here oversees the training schedule. Speak with him, and you can register for exercises tailored to your particular field of experience. It's like, that's me. When you have mastered all that our masters have to teach, then it will be time to head north once more. report to the Yellow Jacket Scout on the mouth of the Sastasha Sea Rot, and he will furnish you with the details of your duty. The seasoned adventurer, Hall of the Novice. And now we need to speak with the Yellow Jacket at the entrance to Sastasha. Okay, so tank, DPS, healer. Tank's gonna tell you, be sure and hold hate. Healer's gonna tell you, don't forget to heal. And DPS is gonna be like, pew, pew, pew. So, yeah. I know we should be talking. Let's go ahead and just see how bad the DPS person is. Probably pretty bad. But, yeah, let's see what he says. I am the Master of Arms, and it is my duty to instruct fledgling adventurers in the fundamentals of party combat. And you, my friend, are exactly the kind of strapping young hero for whom I have been waiting. Convey your interest to the smith over yonder, and we can begin your training immediately. Okay, smith. Over yonder. Well, well, the mentor of adventurer does not drape so awkwardly from your shoulders as it once did. Wait, are you the same smith from... No, you can't. But while questing alone certainly brings its own rewards, you haven't truly adventured until you've delved into some darkened dungeon, stalwart comrades at your side. This is going to be like that dungeon in Orgrimmar that I can't remember the name of. Is there a level cap? I mean, if say I come back at level 30 and the mobs are all too weak, I can just pretty much pew them all down? Or does it level cap you to the instance? Because it can't be that easy. They probably don't. It would be that easy. Ancient ruins, echoing caverns, and all manner of deadly places lie hidden across the realm. And these are best conquered in the company of trustworthy allies. And such advice holds true for many a formidable foe that would crush a solitary adventurer. How one fights in party, however, is often drastically different from how one fights alone. Thus did we construct the Hall of the Novice, where we endeavor to prepare you for those differences. I think it sinks to the zone level. Alright, level 18 Pugilist looking for a party. Here within these walls we offer... You haven't given me any advice yet. This is just the prelude. Here within these walls we offer burgeoning, bouncing heroes, a bevy of training exercises. Step into the flames, my friend, and forge the skills you shall need for the morrow. Hall of the Novice membership granted. You now have access to the Hall of the Novice. Register for training exercises by speaking with one of the smiths, or select Hall of the Novice located under Duty. DPS training exercise number 1. Avoid area of effect attacks. Current class Pugilist. Roll DPS. Display completed exercises? Sure. We're gonna begin. Alright. 40 seconds. Alright, avoid area attacks. Loot rule, normal. Let's do commence. Gonna be somebody else. Duty registration complete. Boom, 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 ba-dum. Stay out of the burn zone. Let us proceed directly to the something, to the briefing. For this exercise, you'll be learning avoidance. An enemy often tips his hand before a big attack, and your best defense is to skip out of its way. Yep. You pass the exercise once I decide you've learned this lesson. Everything is clear, I trust? Say the word, and you are ready to begin. 1, 2, 3, go. You are prepared to commence the training then? No. How about now? You are prepared to commence the training then? Oh! We gotta avoid an enemy attacks for 30 minutes. Let's get started. We're gonna call this one Standing in the Fire. Alright, you my tank? This training exercise is now underway. Watch your opponent carefully. When you see an attack coming, move out of something. I'm gonna punch you. And I'll punch you again. And again. And again. I wonder if you get something special for actually defeating the dude. Probably not. Woo! Hey, you take that. You're doing splendidly. Keep it up. Now it's my turn. I'll teach you not to ignore a range. Something, something, something. You're doing great. Splendidly. Keep it up. Alright, I don't know why I'm not targeting this dude, but... Oh, okay. I'm supposed to be fighting this one. Now show me you can avoid both at once. Ah! Oh, that's nasty. Stay calm. Watch for the signs. Screw you. Screw you. I'm going after that DPS. Stay alert. There is but short time remaining. I'm gonna get you, staff waving trainer dude. No! I wanted to punch you in the face. Bravo! And thus concludes the exercise of not standing in the fire. I've never played this before. Speak with the yellow jacket at the entrance to Sastasha. Alright, DPS dude. Nicely done! Learning to avoid the obvious attacks is a skill all adventurers need. Helps that they kind of highlight it for you. Those who insist on standing still won't long survive the profession. Here is your prize for completing the exercise, but remember, real prize is a lesson you've learned. Here? New gear? Brand new gloves. Yeah. Pick that one up. Are we gonna get a whole new starter set? Just by doing this, that would be awesome. Probably wait till... No, screw wait. Brand new gloves. They're black. So, next up... Talk to you again. For training, have you? Speak with the smith. Smith. Everybody remember the Smiths from the 80s? I do. I did target the person. I did hit the A button. For some reason, my character was like... According to my records, you have yet to fully complete your training. You are under no obligation... According to my records, you have yet to fully complete your training. You are under no obligation to finish the final exercise, of course, but there is much to gain and not to be lost in the attempt. Assist allies in defeating a target. Current class/job Pugilist role DPS. Alright, so we're going to do begin. Alright, assist allies in defeating a target level 15. Commence. Alright, not in addition to staying out of the fire. We're going to be, let us proceed directly to the briefing. Okay. You know what's going to happen? I'm going to get into a party and my taskbar is going to be in the way of the party. But oh well. When it comes to your place in a party, you are the sharp end of something. Simply put, your role is to inflict as much damage as possible while keeping your own skin intact. So don't steal hate. As such, you cannot just attack whichever enemy you please. If you strike a foe other than one controlled by your ally, then you risk becoming the target of deadly aggression. But we're Pugilists, we can tank that. As you might have guessed, the purpose of this exercise is to teach cooperation. Your ally will hold the enemy's attention. It is your job to take the foe down. This is where we're going to mess up. Because for some reason, when I got the controller, it always targets the wrong way. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training exercise. Everything is clear, I trust? Say the word when you're ready to go. Let us proceed directly to the briefing. You're prepared? Yes. That must be my tank. That must be my DPS. This training exercise is now underway. Alright. Attack the same foe as your ally to win the battle. That button. That's right. He's the only target there. Keep attacking him till somebody else shows up and be like, help, help, I'm under attack. Oh, it hurts. LOL, noob, learn to tank. Very good. Now here's a hint about enemy facing. Oh, he's cheating. Your opponent will have a harder time avoiding blows from the flanks. There are also certain techniques that perform better when executed from such positions. Namely, thief abilities. So I get another dot on him, followed by another snap punch. Are we having fun here? Oh, you cheating bastard. At least the guild conjurer knows how to cast a blow spell. Unfortunately, this bad guy doesn't know how to use his AoE moves, but... Uh-oh. Got a bad feeling. Bravo, and this concludes the exercise. Pray, come and obtain something. Receive your reward. I'm hoping for shoes. Get shoes. Shoes. Did you mark the sturdiness of your ally tanking this enemy's hits? Did you mark the sturdiness of your allies tanking the enemy's hits? No, because I wasn't carrying them. But yeah. Coordinating efforts with a heavy armored defender will allow you to fight to your fullest. Here is your prize for completing the exercise. But remember, the real prize, the lesson you've learned. No, I want the shoes. Brand new boots! Totally didn't read ahead on this. I just wanted new shoes to go with my new gloves. Because who wouldn't? Alright, new boots. Brand new boots, not just new, brand new. They don't get any better than that. Still has a smell of newness all over. According to my records, you have yet to fully complete your training. You are under no obligation to finish the final exercise. Of course, but there is much to be gained, and not to be lost in the attempt. Defeat an occupied target. In current class job, Pugilist. Roll DPN. So we're going to go after the snooty elf. I don't know if he's snooty. Probably is. Alright, defeat an occupied target. Pugilist. Alright, so it's just us. Boom, boom, boom. This is where it's going to get comfortable. Boom, 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 boom. Let us proceed directly to the briefing. Yes. For this exercise, you'll be fighting multiple opponents with an exclamation. Key to victory is coordination with your comrades. Each foe will fall all the swifter under a focused assault. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we cannot... something. Everything is clear, I trust. Say the word when you're ready to go. Begin. What did he say? Work with your allies to defeat the enemies, and we can move on to the next training exercise. I did say yes. Ash. At least the music is lively. And it's not FFXI. Alright, tank. This training exercise is now underway. Start the fight with the staff waver. Just focus on... Foes are often the most dangerous, but the least robust. Be sure to attack the same enemy as your ally. Alright. I'm gonna get you the grenade. I'm gonna punch in the butt. And I'm gonna get over here. And then that number there. We're gonna go after the Pugilist. We're gonna save the tank for last because hello tank. That's the way. Once this one's down, get the monk. We've got loud exhaust. Is it you? Let's drive Mr. Home. And you. And then you. There's yet another yet standing. Good gladiator. Why are they not using any AoE abilities? This is like not preparing you for what we're going to be using. Aren't I right? He's almost done for! Grind him to the dust. I'm actually surprised I was able to read that faster than it said. Oh. He fell down. Bravo, and this concludes... See, wow, you're tall. This concludes the exercise. Pray! Give your reward. Pants. Will be the top will be last, or maybe the hat will be last. Let's go for pants. Coordination is the key to conquering foes swiftly, safely. Work well with your allies, and the efficacy of your armor need not be tested. Woo! Once a dial. Congratulations! I didn't even know Once a Dial started yesterday. It was like this morning before Japanese midnight. I was like, I got up early because I was supposed to exercise. Instead, I noticed, hey, Once a Dial's already going? We have like 45 minutes until Japanese midnight. I've got 12 characters to get off the Long Beach and out to the gobbiebox, which takes longer than you think it would. Dentral got himself... Oh, we already got 2 Wanted Dials. I don't know when it started yesterday. But yeah, like I already got my second Wanted Dial on the song, and I need to log on to everybody and do it again. Dent this morning, around 8 o'clock my time, AM, got a back piece that has like plus 24% capacity gain on it. I know it goes higher, but considering all I had to do was just talk to an NPC and then spend a single dime. Oot. I bet actually getting caught up. No. But I need to also check to see if it's like EX rare, or if I can send it to other characters. But yeah. Here is your prize for completing the exercise. Sog also got a beef dagger. I don't remember what it was called. I can find out. Gotta turn the TV set on though. And put that on there. I'm gonna have to read it because I don't have this PC hooked up to the capture card yet. But also, Windows XP machine displays FF11 very, very cleanly. I think the resolution looks much better than the Xbox 360. I'm not even just saying that. Maybe it's the display. Maybe. But let's look here. I forgot what he got it from. It's probably still in the history. The Jugo Kukri. Jugo. Evasion plus 22, magic accuracy plus 20, dagger skill 242, parrying skill plus 242, magic accuracy skill plus 188, triple attack plus 2%, additional effect wind damage, unity ranking agility plus 10 to 15, item level 119. It's not the best. Wanted to get the Fist of Fury plus 1. Of course you did. You also got something else. The Zalant Ring. Level 75, all jobs. Dex plus 6, accuracy plus 2, plus 3. Sorry, I misread that. Rare EX. I have no idea where that came from. Zalant kind of sounds like Zalart. So I wouldn't be surprised if maybe something from that, but yeah. I think we also got some Cocoa Wing. Actually, that might not have come from the gobbiebox wanted dial. That might have also come from the regular dial, or the regular 50 stuff dial, because they did increase the amount of gear you're getting this week. So those of you that held on to your gobby keys like I did, I had like 24 keys on all my characters. We're spamming it this week because we want gear. And we're probably not going to get anything making the heart stop, but I want to be playing FF11 right now. But instead, we're doing tutorials for Final Fantasy XIV still. April 11th. We only got 19 more days of this. Here is your prize for completing the exercise. But remember, the real prize is the lesson you've learned. I'm hoping pants. Oh, that's weak. We don't get... Oh... Nothing. Nothing at all, you guy with the scar going across your eye. Because, yeah. According to my records, you have yet to fully... Maybe there's more. Avoid engage target. This is going to be when you have a bad tank. Pugilist. Minutes. Bump, bump. I wonder if a paladin could solo one of these. Or is there time limits? I'm talking about the actual instant. Let us proceed directly to the briefing. Do you remember the lesson where I had you evading enemy attacks? Yes. No, you weren't actually asking me, you were just doing that thing. This exercise will put that training to the test. You must needs plan your strikes around some fancy footwork. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training exercise. Everything is clear, I trust. Say the word when you're ready to begin. The word is said. You're ready to begin. Yes. Alright, so engage the X-Wielder, but keep an eye out for counterattacks. Right? If you allow yourself to be hit 5 times, we will start this exercise again from the beginning. I'm going to attack you from behind. Oh shoot, crap tank. Why is the tank so bad? I know, because he's an NPC. He's got that AI thing. Woo! Alright, let's get the crits on. I love how the black mage is just like, alright, well now I'm gonna like target that. Alright, so what is that? Slippery as an eel, novice, staff wielding training, not a bad eye. Care to dodge this? We need more DPS. I am not enough. Ah! The fuck? Why you do that? I'm Cyndaquil. I'm supposed to cast you on fire. Not the other way around. Comes again. No! Woohoo! To attack too slow, axe wielder. Yeah. Yeah. Victory is within reach. Be on guard till they're all dead. Why is he not dead yet? Flash dance. Oh! Don't want to target that one. Bravo! And this concludes the exercise. Pray. Let us pray. Come and receive your reward. Where is my reward, Master of Arms DPS? D-pants. Neatly done. Breaking off attacks to save your skin is always the wisest course, though it may sometimes be frustrating, a frustrating dance. It is better to dodge than be sprawled in the dust. Here is your prize for completing the exercise, but remember, the real prize is a lesson you've learned. Brand new skirt. Cheers, everybody. We're no longer level 18. It is Bud Light Platinum with a shot of whiskey. Jack Daniels. Ain't bad. Ain't great, but it ain't bad. Let's go and get the pants on. Sorry, not pants. Skirt. No longer the subligar. Ow. Well, that's short. I mean, he's gonna hit that button because of FF11. I mean, this is shorter, but yeah, just saying. Brand new skirt. There we go. Is there like an add-on that duck, dodge, duck, dive, dodge? Don't forget to parry and hit. All right, hopefully a back piece, or sorry, not a back piece, body piece. Cannot see the target because we have an eye patch on, isn't it? How about now? You can see him now. Oh, that snooty Smith. He wanted to look up my skirt. Dirty, dirty, dirty. According to my records, you have yet to fully complete your training. You are under no obligation to finish the final exercise, of course, but there is much to gain and not be lost in the attempt. This is going to be like, fighting the pirates in WoW, isn't it? Except on the Alliance side, because that was a fun instant. Oh my god, it was so long. I hope this isn't as long as that. If we just go in there, kill a couple mobs, win, get the F out. Engage enemy reinforcements. Alright. This should be fun. Like, hide behind the tank. The tank. Be like, help. My skirt is on fire. Let us proceed directly to the briefing. This exercise will teach you how to deal with enemy reinforcement. As the battle progresses, new foes will appear on the field. Those of you getting dizzy, I apologize. We'll go this way. The sudden arrivals will engage. The sudden arrivals will target your weakest comrades, so you must be quick to eliminate them. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training exercise. So am I going to be weaker than the healer? Everything is clear, I trust. Say the word, and we are ready to begin. You are prepared to commence the training then. Ash. They're coming after me. Be like, no! Why? It's so unfair. Unfair. Don't forget to heal me. Talking to you. You're just going to heal the tank, aren't you? Keep an eye peeled for reinforcements, novice. Commenced. Punch. And that button. Followed by that button. Not using any of his area of effect attacks. This is fun. Another enemy has arrived on the field. Engage this new foe. I'm gonna get you. Can't say sucker, can I? Oh, actually, I just did. You only have one eye. That patch on. Ah! Now they're targeting me. Okay, this isn't what I had in mind. I'm off tanking. Here comes another. Make short work of this skirmisher. You there. Oh, that's right. We're supposed to kill them before we get overwhelmed, isn't it? Silly, silly me. Alright, let's hit the dodge button. Followed by that button. And then spam that button. Megatype Explosion is going down, ladies and gentlemen. Your healer is under attack. Swiftly now. Eliminate the aggressor. You know what this game needs? 2-hour abilities. We need 100 punch. Yep. WTF tank. I mean, seriously, don't you have like a taunt button? He's almost down. Or is there gonna be another dude arriving? Oh, well, that sounded cool. You're gonna be a top or body piece. I'm hoping for body piece to match my gear, because you can't really see the top. FYI in performance, a party is doomed without a source of restoration. When reinforcements threaten your healer, it is time to spring into action. Here is your prize for completing the exercise, but remember, the real prize is the lesson you learned. Oh! Lame sauce. Maybe you have to get perfect scores? We'll find out. According to my records, you have yet to fully complete your training. You are under no obligation to finish the final exercise, of course. There is much to gain, and not to be lost in the attempt. Interact with the battlefield. At least we're not trying to learn it all at the same time. We could have used this in FF11 when they introduced spawn points that if you don't DPS them down in time, they're going to turn into new mobs. Yeah, that killed us once. Let us proceed directly to the briefing. In this exercise, you will learn to manipulate the battlefield. During battle, enemies will pour forth from the rear gate. New foes will continue to flood in whilst this portal remains open. So we gotta close the portal. You must operate the lever that closes the gate, or your party will be overwhelmed. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training exercise. Everything is clear, I trust. Bump, 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 bump. So, music. So bouncy. But I think we're like doing a Dunes party with this music. Drive me batty. Alright, hopefully the levers will be easily noticed. Engage the enemy, but be wary of the gate. And before loot. Whee! Where is the gate? The gate has opened! Speed! Typhlosion. Speed. Oh no! I'm gonna get you training Automaton. Oh yeah, when we were out and about the other night, we saw a level 50 Ul'dahn. We didn't try to engage him because he was level 50 and I wasn't. Oh, it fell down. I wonder if it's going to be the exact same portal. Put a dot on you. And now I got my crits going. Well, where's the next portal? Okay, I would expect like at least 3 portals. Does this guy have a healer? Those are for raising gears eye level at the level cap. Great, come receive your reward. Raising gears eye level at the... It is imperative to recognize when a battle has turned against you. Act quickly to neutralize an enemy's advantage, or be prepared to suffer through a difficult fight. More XP though. Here is your prize for completing the exercise, but remember, the real prize is a lesson you've learned. Body piece. Brand new tabard. Level 50 mods. Okay, those are for raising gears item level at the level cap, level 50. So, are they like notorious monsters where they just randomly spawn, or is it like that mob is waiting for somebody in particular? Not that it matters. Lots of gear. That's not bad. I mean, for starter stuff. Got some chainmail to it, which you wouldn't expect to see on somebody that punches for a living. It's got the skirt to protect your backside. Don't get to see the bum. That's alright. Got a little one shoulder piece, but yeah, the mob just spawns every few minutes in a few spots. Huh. That explains why wow, that's too far out. Can't find that perfect piece. Alright, let's see what the hat looks like. According to my records, you have yet to fully complete your training. You are under no obligation to finish the final exercise, of course. There is much to gain, and not to be lost in the attempt. That time. Yes, losing time. Final exercise. Doesn't really say what it is, other than just final exercise. It's gonna be a little bit of everything. Gonna have some mobs coming in. They're gonna be going after your dude. Oh! Okay. You arrived at the mountain's peak. The final exercise. There's my party. Way too skinny. As the culmination of your training, at the culmination of your training, all the skills you've acquired will be put to the test. Put your lessons into practice, and you'll do just fine. Say the word, and you are ready to begin. You can run away? Yes. Alright. You're prepared to commence training then? That's how you know it's the epic music. It's cheap! Training exercise is now underway. Alright, DPS. Tank. Begin with the basics, shall we? Pay attention to the enemies facing and stay out of harm's way. It's a tame dodo! Punch it. And we'll punch it again. And again. Saw something. Watch out for the jackal. Put it down quickly. Hello, Mr. Jackal. I'm putting you down. Really? Don't ask me why. Why does it keep targeting the other dude? Hopefully I'm close enough for heals. Oh, that's just the way the game goes, I suppose. Yay, we're going back. You haven't fished off this tame dodo yet. Another jackal! So spare your healer its claws. Hey, hey, hey. Your opponent is me! Mega Typhlosion. Master of the Haymaker. And sometimes user of the Touch of Death. I'm gonna finish off this Jackal. Maybe I should be tanky. I'm just saying, because... Come on, Tame Dodo. And accuracy down. Now you face multiple foes. Remember to coordinate the efforts with your allies. King Pucks. I'm going after that one. Ah! He's casting something at me. He's casting something over there. Oh, shoot! Be careful. And continue being careful. I don't think he's holding hate very well. Starting to get that impression. Maybe this is just part of the lesson. Neat! This isn't the one he's targeting, is it? This one is. Sorry. Shoot. Really? Alright, well, we're gonna do it this way then. I don't know how I'm not targeting the correct mob, but... There we go. We just have to completely distarget the last one. And then continue with it like that. Touch of Death. Give me a hat. Want the hat. And now for the last challenge, the Tamed Boo. Uh-oh. Alright. Not worried. Maybe just a little. Was the healer standing in the fire? Kinda looked like that. The mobs just spawn every 2 minutes in a few spots. Ah! I didn't want to run underneath him. Who would? Looking to make sure that there's anybody else showing up. Who stole the hate? I did. Who's a sucky tank? You are. I should totally be tanking this. I could do so much better. And watch the gear we get be exactly the same. Well, sure about that, but I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, we're gonna put Touch of Death back on. Followed by another boot shine. Boot strike. Snap punch. And the jump. Duty is complete. Not bad, healer. Tank. I think you need to go through the lessons again. Just me. Not saying you have to, but yep. Alright, you've proven yourself a novice. No longer pray. Accept this prize to commemorate your achievement. Hat? Brand new ring. No hat? Increases experience earned by 30% when level 30 and below. I mean, that's not bad. I mean, we were all psyched when we got like a 24% capacity back piece earlier today. And we couldn't put that ring on before we got the quest XP from it. Oh, look at all this gear I don't have on. Oh, what a... Oh, we don't even have any wrist pieces. What a noob I am. Rack ring. That's not even better. Soul crystal, nothing there. Earrings we should have. Offhand. That's a shield. I don't think there's anything else, is there? Nothing that's better. Alright, Mr. Smith. What do we get now? Ah! Splendid! I see you have mastered the lessons of the whole. Henceforth, you are a novice no longer. Believe me, friend. Believe me, my friend. There is no greater thrill than striving alongside like-minded companions to overcome the deadliest of challenges. May the wisdom you gained in the hall of the novice serve you well on your adventures. I apologize, my nose has started running terrible. Hopefully I won't be sneezing, because the microphone's going to pick that up so well. We can register for the Hull's Novice Training, ask about the Hull of the Novice, ask about new adventurers, and I wanted a new helmet. Let's see what other ones I have. Display completed exercises, but they're not going to actually display anything that you get gear for. You don't get gear based upon how well you do. You just get gear based upon completion, right? That would make sense. All right, let us try to that's what I'm looking for. Let's see if we can solo it. That's silly. It's probably pirates. You're not the one I'm going to talk to. And there's a yellow jacket up there, and Isildur, and Alienating, and these guys were like, oh my god, it was so hard. LOL. Gear isn't dependent on how well you do. Okay. So I did it right. Yeah, if I never hear that laugh again, it'll be alright. Yellow jacket. Dude, you're a dude, right? Yeah, definitely a dude. He waxes. Please tell me you're here on Yellow Jacket duty and not some daft sod out for a stroll. I can't take any more of this blasted waiting. You are? Thank the gods. I assume you already know about the ship seen slipping around the Isles of Umbra. We've been on the lookout for pirate activity ever since the vessel was slighted. Sighted, not slighted. Thinking a crew of cutthroats might have a den nearby. So then when we received word that men of questionable quality had been seen passing... You gotta be questionable if the folks in Linzo Lamosa is like, whoa. Questionable. Sorry. Had been seen passing in and out of Sastasha here. Weren't entirely surprised. I've yet to see them for myself, but this lot belongs to the fishback fancying serpent reavers. Well, you can imagine the panic it'll cause. The kidnappings are still fresh in people's minds. Anyway, your task is to poke around in the caves and find out exactly who we're dealing with. While you do that, I'll be keeping watch out here. Pray you don't spot any blue-faced tattoos. Use the duty finder to enter Sastash. I'm worried with how little bit of fun that we've been having that a pug group might be the nail in the coffin. And I'm all like, oh, Lord, no. I mean, maybe, but, oh. Let's see. Lenos, you busy? I know it's like 10 minutes till your bedtime, and you're still playing Final Fantasy XI. You're like, oh my god. Gear. Yeah, it's pretty good. I know. Let's see if Meta's on. He's probably got friends who love to show off on Twitch. And maybe. Now, he might be nervous. Canadian. You never know. Where's my Steam button? Alright, and we're loading up to Steam, so the frame rate's going to drop ever so slowly. Connecting Steam account. Right. Close it. Ooh, Dark Souls 3 is now available. Well, why aren't we playing that? VR is here! The games aren't very good yet, but only get better. Check out these great VR titles. Boom, 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 boom. Airman Jones is away. I'm going to send him a message. Nonetheless, never tell your password to anyone. This is true. Never tell your password to anyone. Oh. Yeah, that wakes him up. May not. And then we're going to go... Oh! Discord reconnected. So now you can hear me in double talk. Hey, he's back. Stirs. So... S-A-S-T-A-S-H something and up and coming Pugilist level 19 LOL could solo and he's gonna go no. Lanos is gonna go, no. See what he says. Oh, he's typing a message. Because he knows, it's like, yeah, I can run you through it. Maybe not. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, he's typing a long message. Or he's backspacing over his mistypes, because I do that too. Actually, that's one of the best parts about, what's the word I'm looking for? Open Discord and click on General under Voice. Not really. It is easy enough with a group, but without heals, it won't happen. Aw, shucks. Discord is open. I am looking for Lanos rep. User volume, do I want it at max? Open Discord and click on General under Voice. By 30, no problem. Alright. We just have to come back at level 30. Lanos rep. Where's General? General. Alright. And... hello, happy people. Hello, Ul'dahn. Happy... what day is it? It's Monday. Happy Monday to you. I am looking for somebody to run me through. Might have typed it. Let's find out. By 30, no problem. To level 30. And beyond. It shouldn't be this difficult. Profile. Send friend request. Lanos house? Online. It says 0 online. Maybe I need to close it and reopen it. Streamer mode is enabled. Stay safe, friend. I'm going to close it out real quick and pop it open because... it's not closing. There, now it closes. Gotta minimize that. That. And I have been fooling around on my White Mage 60, can solo 50 hard modes, but barely. On White Mage? Is the game that easy? I'm actually going to type that. Where'd you go, Mr. Airman Jones? On White Mage? Is the game that easy? And, alright. General. I'm under General. Open Discord, click on the General under Voice Channels. I see text channels. Okay, that's probably where I messed up. Direct messages, add friend, all pending, blocked, name, Lanos house. This is probably where I'm messing it up. Voice channels, General, Lanos rep. Maybe you can hear me. The little lighty lit up, so maybe, probably not. And I apologize. Nose is running something awful. I wonder if it's enough for me to call in sick tomorrow. Play FF11 all day. Do I have it muted? User volume? 200%. Please do not scream. Mute self. Here, maybe that button. Alright, that's the mute button. So maybe he's getting ready for it. I apologize, folks. This is like... worry. Go back to here, back to there. No, let's actually go back here. Build. I wonder if we can actually kill one dude. Probably not. I wonder if I can actually talk Beta into running me through it, showing up on Twitch. He's typing a message. White Mage is all I have at 60. I don't do a ton of damage, but it is very hard to kill me. Because this is Meta. He was Red Mage back when he was trying to beat Matt on Red Mage in FF11. So basically like White Mage and then all over again. I'm going to have to go wash my face. I'll be right back. Kitty cat. Gonna have to wake up and get up. Now something terrible. Up. Lanos, I will be right back. Oh, yes. Everyone say hi to Miss D. I will be right back. music comes from. Sorry about that, everyone. Really, then the game isn't... I'm reading what Iron Man Jones wrote here, but really, it isn't that the game is too easy. I have sort of lower level raid gear. The blue gear gets very powerful at 60. Something I was told about... Wait, Lanos. Is that your music? Or is it from the game? Find out. Nope. I think it's a game. Sorry. Something I was told about item level increasing or something. I think that's it from the game. Because we probably went AFK for too long. Alright, so use a duty finder to enter Sastasha. Probably part. Alright. Duty finder is going to be under duty. Alright, duty finder. Alright, everyone, Sastasha. After a period of relative silence following the calamity, the Serpent Reavers have once again taken to terrorizing the inland hamlets of La Nocia, killing the men, kidnapping the women and children, plundering the storehouses, and burning what little they leave behind. For years, it was not known how the pirates would be able to raid areas so far from the coast until a local shepherd sighted a band of painted ruffians entering the Sastasha Sea Route, carrying large quantities of sacks and crates. Could it be that there is more to this cave than meets the eye? Alright. We're going to do join. Duty registration complete. Does it actually show your wait time in the duty finder? Readying duty. Aha, we got a message from Airman. Or Meta. I had a good dungeon greens when I dinged and I was level 130-ish. 2 weeks of doing hunts, I was 179. The stat increase is massive. So it's not so okay to get attached to your gears? Or is it like, wow. Oh, over again. I'm like running out of inventory space. Anybody know how long it takes for the duty finder to actually find something? Click button. Alright, forming party, reserving instance. Average wait time 7 minutes. I should have clicked this before cleaning my nose out. My apologies. Select the class DPS, current class DPS. There is only... It's a party of 4? Really? So small. Huh. The one healer, one tank. Probably gonna take a while. Mega's already bored. Do we have to wait here, or can I like go take care of this purple dude over there while we wait? Yes, let's do that. Hello, pure white hexy coin. You can do whatever. We're gonna dance in our mog garden. Puck hatchling. Something going on over here. Meh. It's more okay than WoW, it would seem. Alright, we're gonna take out the Goblin Hunter. Goblin Hunter's already taken out. Alright, Zehu, Maru. Got friends. Ah! Oh shit, that's a big goblin. Yeet! We should go after the big one. Yep. Hello, Mandragora. Happy Monday to you. Picking up the little ones, the little ones. No, not Gun Boss. I love how he waited for me to get hate. Oh, I should have known that I wasn't going to be able to hold on to hate for long. How's my HP? Oh, it's okay. This button, that button, and Triptych's wishes to, which is no busy deal. Triptych's wishes, something, something, something. Other Pugilist is like, why does Mega Typhlosion so weak? That's a good question. Why are we so weak? Why can't we steal the hate? Try harder, faster, more powerful. Here comes Bomb Toss. That button. Why am I not getting any haymakers? Yeet! You drop the bomb. Throw the bomb at me. Oh shoot, it's another goblin battle. Haymakers will activate when you evade attacks. That's one way of holding hate. Maybe we should move the goblin away from the other goblin. Just saying. Focus. You'd think I'd be able to steal the hate. Just for the simple fact that this guy is having to dodge the AoE so often, but no, and that weak. Woo! Boom, boom, boom. Hypo fantastic. Oh, right, fantastic. I have no idea what that meant, but alright. So, we didn't ding, but yeah. I can respond to you before even the stream catches up. That comes in handy. Alright, that's going to be it for me tonight. Alright, Lenos. You still want me sending you a text tomorrow? Even when I get home from work and we can set it up? Or is it like already set up and we don't need to do that? I kind of think it's already set up. I'm looking for something to repair my gear. I like these guys. Head back down here. Lenos, you have a wonderful evening. See how much longer we got to wait. Leno. Nope. A lot of fights have minimum item level for entrance. Hey. Alright. It's already set up, but need to get volume set up on my mic. You don't want to be too loud. Like me. Of course, I can probably adjust the volume settings too if I think it's too loud. And, like, everybody can hear Lanos, but nobody can hear. Woo! Okay. Assuming it doesn't crash. Dun, dun, dun. Punching it again. Good night, Lanos, indeed. Good night, sir. Thank you for all the tips. We'd still be, like, trying to solo this place if it wasn't for you. And Meta. No. Wait till you're level 30. Maybe 29. Let's see. Maybe, let's see what happens first. Level 29 or... Yeah. Punch. That button. Followed by that button. And there's our haymaker. Here it comes. There it goes. How much damage? There's like leaves. There's another haymaker to the face. Oh, it fell down and died. So awesome. Alright, we got puck hatchlings up here. And you. And you. Do the goblin NPCs. I would imagine they would drop gil. Is that a way to make money? Probably no way to make money in this game. Probably the slowest way of making money in this game is farming mobs. But we're still getting experience points. Better than nothing, I suppose. Standing in the fire. Oh, it fell down. If you click on my name in Discord, you can change the volume. Alright, because I think I already turned it up to max because I wasn't hearing you. Hello, Mr. Goblin Hunter. You're not going to link, are you? Better not. If you link something like, Goblin Train to Zone. Those of you that played 11 back in the good old days will remember that one. From the Dunes. Or actually, not just the Dunes. There were also at Train to Zone. That was for the Citadel. Okay, it doesn't look like we got any money. But we did get a bottle of beastskin blood. No, we got that from one of the pucks. Bum, bum, bum. Here's a great way to find out if they link. It's a great way to find out if they aggro. You aggro dudes? Aggro? Acro? You have received a free company invite from Arian Nightingale. Okay, I was gonna say, if they don't link here, then it's probably safe to say they don't link anywhere. Yep. I'm gonna say. Oh. Fell down. Alright, so this button. What do you think will happen first? We'll get a party invite? Or we'll get to level 30 and we can solo? I'm leaning to think level 30. If we can get up to level 20, that would be awesome. Well, maybe not awesome, but yeah, don't forget there are always exceptions to that rule. Yeah, but you see how much damage I do. I got on the Goblin's Link. It's like, is there any level in 11 where they don't link? It's like, not only do they aggro from really far away at night, or in the dunes, Hello, that one. I'm standing outside the fire. Ready. How about now? Raptor form number 2. Kind of standing in the fire, but it didn't go up in time. Goblin Hunter. Aren't there any other goblins like goblin healers? Or white mages? Black mages? Like all hunters. And they're all using melee. Which you don't think would be the goblin hunter strong point. Comes a haymaker. Oh, that must have hurt. No way of knowing. Looking out over there. Let's go find out. Ooh, something. Well, probably stuff we've fought before. These link. A Rothlet Pelican. Watch them link. Watch us have to home point. Right when we get a party invite. Oh yeah! Yeah, this is more my style. Not going after quest. Not skilling up different jobs. Just running from one mob to the next and beating it to the dirt using nothing but your fist. Yeah. Oh, apparently we were standing in fire. Stand in the fire, noob. I didn't even see it. Maybe because of the tall grass. Probably it. So does this mean we're gonna be stuck on this quest till we hit level 30? Is XP that easy to get that you can actually hit level 30 solo? Maybe if we pick up more quests in town. We joined a fate. Oh shoot, fire! I think we dodged it. Oh, never mind, he died. Shadow Claw Reaver. Okay, this looks more like what we're doing. Well, Final Fantasy XIV is not for you! He's going, oh no! The level 12 Storm Reaver. Oh shoot, there's a lot of Storm Reavers now. Shadow Claw Reavers. Pop. Thank you. Seriously. Am I targeting the wrong ones? Yeah, I am. Duty participation, Satasha. Of course! Immense. Click. Click. Click! At least there's bad guys. We're waiting on 1 DPS. Alright. Light party. I guess I should let them know, hey, first party ever. Go easy on me. K. Hey, it's a cutscene. Yeah, this is totally pirates from WoW. As soon as we get to our party chat. Okay, so apparently we see where we need to go. Hopefully it goes by quickly. Probably not. First party ever. Let's do /P. Yo! Yep, I'm definitely going to be blocking all my stuff. Kinda my first party ever so easy on me. Dude, I love Star Ocean. Oh! He got the name Star Ocean. How about that? We got a Krontus Storum, a Valal Stade. All good. Guessing that one's a healer. Which one are we tanking? I have no idea. This is the one that doesn't have full health. Maybe if you fight on the backside of it, like a noob. Of course, I told him I was a noob, so... Going. Maybe I didn't put the dot on it. Let's put the dot on it. Not dead yet? Yeah, this would totally kick our butts. Hey, I got a bat wing. Somebody did. Woo! Alright, this must be going easy. Boom, 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 boom. Which one are you targeting? That one. Alright. And we're gonna do that. Don't forget your dot. Dot. Never forget the dot. I should put that at the start of the fight. For your robust rotations. But I should also be making sure that there's not like an AoE I'm standing in. And something. I think the one I'm targeting going down more slowly. Probably a reason for it. I have no idea. This? No, that's not gonna work. Okay. Punching that. Go by that. Quick, get out of the way! Watch the hate shift. I'm gonna be like, noob! Black belt. Can't use that one yet. The black bat, not belt. Single-minded individual here. And have black belt on all your tunes. Not playing the game right. Whatever this thing is. And it looks like a jellyfish. And then that button. Oh, we got our dot. More dots. Not standing in the fire. Not yet. Alright, that one's good. Yeah. I think this tank has done this instant before. The impression I'm getting. Woo! Barbie! Boom, boom. I guess we're all sprinting. Fortunately, there's like only one way to go, right? Shoot. The other guy, hey. Better healer than me, right? Honey? I have no idea what's going on. There, I punched one. Apparently there's two ways you can go. There, nope. Maybe I should be using the mouse to target my characters. There's probably also quick commands. Like F1 will get you your tank, then assist. No idea. No idea. I was targeting the tank. Fortunately, it doesn't look like a healer's ever going to run out of MP. Seems odd. So mobs don't drop loot. Okay with that. It's like one less thing to have to worry about. Hi. Get the dot, especially on the crab. They got like high defense. They're supposed to have high defense. button. I can't see anything. Whee! Okay, so I guess it really doesn't matter what I tank, as long as I don't steal hate or die. This guy's like doing an awesome job holding all the hate. Ah! Big thingies. I wonder if Pugilist ever gets an ability like, what I'm looking for here. Like, if you get enmity, maybe you have a way of dropping enmity other than just simply not targeting the bad guy. Still waiting for the, Oh! You know what? I bet if I was the letter of the mob on the side of the screen there, it would target that one. Should try that. Or maybe it'll just say... Oh. I like Q. Don't see anything else, but... Woo! So much fun. Well, I don't know about that. It certainly is pretty. That's on it. No idea if we're even hitting the right thing. Nope. This must be what they call latency issues. By that. I'm so lost. Red coral formation. This must be... No idea. Activate the coral trigger. Is there something moving in the distance? The next hidden door. Hopefully someone else is taking care of that. I don't know what to do. Everybody else is like, the trigger, dude! The trigger! It's right there! A suspicious switch. Inconspicuous switch. Close, Mr. Boss. Let's get on one side of it here where we can actually see the AoE if it starts to hit us. The cattery is sealed out. Do a switch. Discover a switch, but it does not appear to function at this time. Nope. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. And it shows. I'm not taking too much damage. Yeeks! I think I got hit. Starting to look like that, dude. Here it comes again. Now you can't see anything. Did that? Never mind. It's too late. Woo! Treasure copper. Plundered jacket. Let's do greed because I don't know if that's necessarily good or not, but yay for that. Yay loot. Alright, this is the humanoid, so we must be getting closer to the end. Let me guess. Woo! Okay, for auto targets. Oh. That dude didn't have much in the way of clothing. I wonder why he went down first. But stop! Tickles! No! Why you do that, controller? Take that, scurvy dog. I won that with a greed roll of 45. Everybody else must have passed. I don't even know if it's an upgrade. Probably not an upgrade. Alright, so... Good news is... we'll just go for... E? No. E. That didn't work at all. And we just embarrassed ourselves. Alright, I think I'm starting to figure out the control mechanism. If you want to change target, target the target and then start spamming a button until you start doing damage to that button, to that person. Over here. Still waiting for the AoE stuff. Oh, anyways. A pair of ethereal brass knives has been added to the loot list. I guess that's something that we ask. Why is it pink? Is it because we don't have a... Now we're behind. Alright. So run. Oh shit. Seriously? Fail! Now we're in first person view. By the time we get up there, everything's gonna be dead. Thank goodness we have a decent time. You know I'd be doing this wrong. Hit all the buttons. I'm glad I'm not tanking this for the first time, because I'd be that slow person tanking. You obtain a captain's quarter key. Alright, so we just need to obtain something else. Captain's quarters open! Alright. Captain must be coming. I wonder if he's tanking it from behind. Oh, looks like it is. Dude said sorry. Shadowtail Reaver. Still don't like how you can't really see the circle behind him. We're just gonna go through our rotation. Getting ready to do something. Or maybe that was my dude. Alright. Get out of the way! Alright, now we got that key. Defeat Den, the Orca Tooth. I should be clicking loot. No, don't punch anything, because you don't know what you're doing, right? So you can hold these guys. I don't think I targeted the right one. At all. Maybe I need to move Touch of Death into a location that I need to remember I can spend it more easily. Like now. Fell down. When he went, gah! What that means. I don't know. But I'm definitely going to have to move... Oh, Limit Break! Does that mean I should be doing something that I don't have access to just yet? Probably. Added arrow to my rotation. Still adjusting. LOL. Who are we killing first? Oh no, Kirby got left out. Okay, let's get this one. Limit break! Now this button. There we go. Does that mean limit breaks up again? Maybe you shouldn't open up with the limit break. No idea what I'm doing. Still shows. I just know I'm not standing in the fire. It crits. We got ads. Should we continue on the tank or take down the ads? No, we should take down the ads, shouldn't we? Watch out for fire on the ground. Woo! I didn't even know I had that ability. What's up, Dent and Lanos? Hope I'm not tardy for the party. But see, Lanos already went to bed because it's like, wow, it's getting close to my bedtime too. Oh, he ran away again. Preferred leather belt. I don't know if it's an upgrade or not, so we'll just greet it. Because, you know, getting left behind. Oh, how pretty. That button, followed by that button, and that button. He's falling down. Get the dot. We don't need a dot now, he's almost dead. So now I understand why the missus spams buttons in Elder Scrolls Online. Oh shoot, there goes our controller not recognizing stuffs again. Can we stop moving? Double shape, let's get the ring 2 out of the way first. With this button, followed by the dot, followed by snap hunt. I know y'all can't see anything on the screen. Or maybe you can, maybe this is normal. I don't understand what's going on, but... And they're like, targeting one guy. I do. Probably what I'm doing. Maybe that's why I couldn't use hate, or steal hates, because I never used my limit break. That makes sense, doesn't it? Why does the limit break never go down either? These are things I don't understand. How about that? Almost dead. They shouldn't use that one just yet. Too late, I already used it. Not even staring at my health bar. Alright, where do I went? Nah, save it. This one. Oh, we're in a movie. Probably all waiting for me. Psh, you silly are spawning grounds of Stroll Walker. You're like, no wait. Oh. That means he got stabbed in the head. Alright. Well, this guy probably uses a water area of an attack. The Lord of Whirl. Something, something, something. Charge! Oh good, he turned him around. Downside is I can't see if it's behind me or not. There we go. Using that button, followed by that button, followed by that one. When you see bubbles, go inspect them. Alright. Unnatural ripples. Must be it. Ah, shoot! It'll keep ads away, yeah, but... Interacting. Evil presence has gone. Run faster. There's nothing out there. That's right, because you don't see bubbles yet, noob. There's one. The presence has gone. Big button. That big. That one. I need to move that into a better spot. Alright, so I think we've all got our direction. I hope. This is my unnatural ripples. The Sweet Science 2. No idea what that achievement unlock means, but... You now accept an S-class / job something something something. We win? I mean, if you couldn't tell... Yeah, no, we lost. No! It's your fault. So sad. Alright, let's click the loot button, see if that does anything. 4 striker boots. Can we equip it? No idea. Just go and do greed. Oh, somebody else already got it. Looks like it was me, because everybody else didn't loot anything on it, so... Come over here. Oh, we got a good job from somebody. At least I got a sense of humor. So, I haven't been in an instance party of anything with other players. I can't tell you how long. We haven't even touched this. It's been a while. Like, well, I guess it's been a couple minutes now, but prior to this one. Alright, so let's see what we got, if there's actually improvements over anything. No. Here we go. This one's green. It looks like it's exactly the same. Let's see what it looks like. Since it's exactly the same, no stat bonuses whatsoever. Well, no, that's not true. We got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stats on that. Item comparison. Skill speed +3. We're gonna keep it because it looks good. And what about the hands? We're not as interested in that, but I guess we're gonna save those 2. Anything? Oh, here's a green item. This is an increase, so definitely gonna keep that. I don't think we got any new hands. Here's this. 4 striker boots. Let's do item comparison. 5 stats again. What do they look like? Well, they look pretty much the exact same thing I've got, except a slightly different color. So maybe we can dye it. Nothing on the offhand, nothing on the neck, nothing on the earrings, nothing on the wrist. We really need a wrist piece. I don't know if we really need a wrist piece, but I would like a wrist piece. So I guess that's it. Those of you, let's enjoy the congratulations music. That wasn't one of those parties that I just want to hide my face in my home. Sorry, you can't even want to talk like that. And don't want to play it ever again. But click that plus bonus. You have 8 points to be allocated upper left. Oh shoot! I don't know why we grabbed aggro right outside here, but let's use this ability. Alright, upper left. I'm gonna take a look for it as soon as... Oh, it's probably on the character select screen, isn't it? And that might be first dungeon. Yes, in this game. And it's a miracle that players weren't like, noob, get out of here. Because I'm definitely a noob. Characters, attributes. There it is. Bonus. I guess I have to use the mouse to click it. So I want what? Strength for monk. Oh, there it is. Plus 8. That's it. All right. Accept. And now we should be a little bit stronger. Maybe even in your character window. That was awesome. I did guess right. Yeah, it looks like we still have plus bonus, but now it says 0. So, yeah, I guess it's always going to say that. But yeah, go turn a quest in. And try and not get killed at the same time. Sneakity sneak sneak. Nope, we just got flea. So flea it is. Oh shoot. We got aggro. It's a head mole. I'm probably running in the wrong direction, aren't I? Probably. Speak with Batteron at the Drowning Wench. You'll get more when you level up. Even better. Thank you. Because I would have gone all the way to max level without realizing that at all. Probably. And I'm gonna nag Lanos when he logs back on and say, "You never told me." Is it cheaper to... I should probably be picking up all these quests, right? Because if I'd done the quest... Looks like I... Cheers, by the way. Here it is. Because you know, if I had died, I would have sent me all the way back to some other place. Probably Ul'dahn. And I'd be like, uh-oh. Do I have to hop the ferry? And they like kick me from the party, or vote to kick from the party, because that's what I would do if, yeah. Where is the repairing dude? No idea. Maybe we'll find it on our way back. That's the leave meet, so you think it would be in this general direction? You think the ferry dude would be also in this general direction? I don't know why I would think that. I just do. Here we go. Oh, there's the ferry skipper. Alright. So, let's pick up the next quest. Purchase passage to Limsa Lominsa. This is the ferry for Limsa Lominsa. Coming or what? Yeah. We're going to spend all our money on new dye. Go to the crystal you're near. Oh, shoot. That's the bad thing about Twitch, is by the time you type it, it's like a couple of minutes after the fact. I think I'm going to go to F Castle, Culinarians Guild, Aetheryte Plaza, most likely. Let's go to Limsa Lominsa Aetheryte Plaza and see how close that gets me. Although I think we need to be on the lower decks. Yes, I think we do. Maybe down here. You know. Bum, 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 bum. I still have the little onion head next to my head, so that must mean apparently I can't use that lift. How about this lift? Right down to the Drowning Wench. Yes. Be like 15 gil. I'm like, 15? I'll find a way to walk. I'll spend like 20 minutes looking for the other way, only to find out there isn't another way. Enjoy this game. It's amazing. I've been playing since the horrors of 1.0. We picked it up on the 1.0 days, but I only think I survived about 3 logins before the slash fishing, because that's was my big thing in FF11. I couldn't get into it, so I like rage quit and never came back. And even though I still kept up to date with it, and they're like, free month, keep coming back, please play it, we won't charge you anything. I'm like, no, I'd rather be playing FF11 or WoW, sometimes both. And then I found out that they destroyed everything, and I felt kinda, or not destroyed, just reset everything, and wrong button again. But yeah, Drowning Wench Proprietor, go into a cutscene. I will admit, the first time that we've come back to this game, probably the most entertained I've been. And probably because other players. That's how it's supposed to go. Aye, such a task was on the books. Was, mind. I'm afraid that ship is already sailed, friend. Gotta quit hitting that button. How do you minimize it? Oh, cutscene. Band log, subcommands. How do you hide the log? Hit the RB button? No. Maybe just hit B? No. Subcommands. Hide log window. Yes, that's it. There. And I did like 2 weeks. Even one of my friends from Quetzalcoatl on FF11 saw my character, because I used the same character name, and instead of... I was a real big monk back in the day, so I named his last name Hundred Fist, because I couldn't think of anything else. And he saw Dentral Hundred Fist. He's like, I wonder if that's Dent. And he was trying to figure out the how to send a tell to another player while I was slash fishing, going, this game sucks. Oh my god. I logged out, rage quit, fishing, never logged back in. He had to find me on FF11 a year later. So like, hey, were you on this server and fishing, and then you logged out? I'm like, yeah, that was me. That was the last time I was in that. They're like, right, sending you a tell. It's a small world. I mean, what were the odds that you find somebody like that? But or they would find you. I wonder what he's up to. Anyway, I got his cell number in my phone. I should text him. Ah, might you be the adventurer who accepted the job of investigating Sastasha? Wow, you're tall. Green. Big hands. It would seem that ship has not only sailed, but now returns to harbor. None the worse for its voyage. A pity. We dragged our boots too long on this one. Suppose you did. No matter. The wheel will turn, and our chance will come. Got an eye patch just like mine, except it's black. And she's got the red hair, which makes more sense for a Cyndaquil. But alas, I think we can change that for, like, real money. You are right, of course, but there shall be no rest till we have attained our goal. Lofty though it may be. So this NPC is just as long-winded as everybody else in the game. Not a wink of sleep, great leader. Odd. Tiny black mage. Our aim, lest you wonder, is to perform such feats of heroism as will earn us a place in the songs of every alehouse in Orzia. So glad I didn't party up with these guys. Although I kind of like the candelabra she's got attached to her back. I realize it's a trident, but it looks like a candelabra. Without any candles, wicks. Yeah. We mean to write a legend which will inspire adventurers as yet unborn to follow our shining example of showing up late to the party. Do you have such a goal? Large or small, it matters not, only to have a star to reach. For you, and you will reach higher. Just rhetorical questions. Purpose can sustain you through the times of hardship. Keep your eye on the prize and obstacles will be overcome in time. Click the button again. You would not think to stride into battle unclad, would you? Well, goals are as arms and armor for the spirit. I wish you fortune in your endeavors, milady. I guess that was a salute. Bye. And we're going to zoom in on the Tarotaro? Nope, because they're not Tarotaros. What are they? Lafalel, Mikote, and Galka. I don't know. Back then, are we? With all your limbs and a tail to tell, I wager. I still have my tail, too. Oh, thanks to those crabs. And then I, like, waited 7 minutes for a party invite, and they were like, you ruined it! Fishbacks. And there I was thinking we'd only have to crack a pirate skull or 3. 7 hells. You turn your back for 5 bloody minutes. 5 years is what you turned your back for, dude. And the scaly bastards set up shop on your bleeding doorstep. Still sounds like you left them in pieces, so I don't suppose they'll be carrying out whatever mischief they was planning. Unless they was planning on feeding themselves to the fauna of Sastasha, of course. Any road. All's well that ends well. On behalf of Limza. That's not the name of the town. I thank ye for shedding some light on this mystery. Ye lived up to the reputation, and I couldn't ask you for no more than that. Now, I'll bet you're dying for a rest. Actually, I'm just dying for you to be quiet. That's not true. But, yeah. I was wondering if you might be interested in taking on another job. It just so happens that I've had a request from our sister guild in Gridania. See? Seems the forest folk in need of a venturer what can get things done. For them to ask for help like this, you can bet the task won't be no skip through a sunny glade. But after the way you dealt with our fishback infestation, I doubt it's anything he can't handle. I have no eye. But yeah, he's like, you're the one we can count on. Give us a shout when you're ready, and I'll lay it out for you. So this is just basically go to another NPC, get another quest, or another dungeon, rinse and repeat. Chances are we probably need to pick up Party Finder unlocked. Oh, so that was also a tutorial. Good to know. Later on has information on a new task. Ready to hear about that job then? Like I said, the request comes from our sister guild in Gridania. Yeah, I suppose so. And that's all I know, but whatever it is ye asked to do, I somehow doubt it'd pose any trouble for an adventurer as survive the bedlam in Sastasha. See, it doesn't roll off the tongue well, Sastasha. Unless one of those letters is silent, which very well could be. Anybody that knows for sure, let me know. But I'm still going to go with Sastasha. Tasha, because there is an SAS. So, yeah. If you think you might be interested, we'll want to have words with Mother Mune, my counterpart in Gridania. Good luck, lass. So, before I go do that, I'm thinking we're going to want to pick up all these other and do stuff, because there's probably a couple quests for actually going into the dungeon, additional quests per se. At least that's how it was in WoW, so I would imagine that was the way it was in FF14. I don't think that was the way in 11. 11 was much more matter-of-fact. Run across the zone here, or several zones here, across the world, come back over here, get this cutscene, I'll go over here, get this 10-minute cutscene. Actually, the 10-minute cutscenes didn't really come into like Wings of the Goddess. And then in the last expansion, oh my goodness, did they never slow down. So, we're gonna turn it off about 12 minutes early. Usually we go to about midnight. Because nothing worse than watching me picking up quests. And next time on Final Fantasy XIV, we're gonna change jobs. Probably gonna stay on Pugilist till 30, and then we'll switch to Lancer, because that will give us more impetus to actually speed up the leveling. But maybe not. And I don't think it would necessarily take a long time to get to that. Anyways, so we'll have to wait and see. What else we got planned? I don't know. Alright, first thoughts. I'll be honest. Before I logged into the game tonight and started streaming this, I was thinking, you know what? I gave Final Fantasy XIV another try. It's not my playstyle. I like just solo. Sometimes I like to have a couple of accounts and we can dual box. We're soloing it this time. We had Lanos with us for a little while, but he was like, oh god, he's gonna read everything. And he's like, done all those starter quests like 5 times over and just can't go that slowly. He's like, pick everything up, run out here, kill. I think there's 9 kills. Run back in, turn everything in, pick up some more quest, go back out, kill, cutscene, kill, don't stand in the fire, you know, stuff like that. And yeah, stuff like that. And I was a little bit nervous about going into a pug. The last pug I was ever in, I think, was in 2011, in Final Fantasy XI. In the dunes, level something white mage, level synced to a ranger that was AFK. And we've never done a pug since. Yeah, it was a white mage that left. There was another white mage. I was doing my share of the heals and her share of the heals. But yeah, Adventures of Dentral/Riff. Yeah, well, that's why we don't go to our main. This is still Typhlosion, so worst case scenario, people might give me the benefit of the doubt because, hey, kitty cat legs, and that's enough for some folks. Alright, y'all, I need to go find some cold medicine. Got my nose from raining, because I gotta work tomorrow. I'm not looking forward to that. But, yeah. Well, how do I usually end this? Stay safe. If not, have fun. Don't get caught. Catch you next time. Ah. Where did the stop stream button go? There it is.